This is Dare Me 1x5. Last episode. I mean, not last episode, but this is the never mind. Current episode from where I am right now. Doesn't really mean much. You know, this is Dare Me episode 5. I've been trying to catch up to the show. I'm finally there. I'm gonna edit it all out. So it's gonna be great. Anything I want to say before we get started? Well, about her comment in the last episode about masks people wearing. Well, Gail was wearing a mask. I would argue that everyone wears a mask. You know, we all have a role to play, so to speak. It's really hard to try and break out of what society expects of you, but that's for everybody. Everybody has something like that. You know, like you think guys wanted to go to the draft. We all got figure problems. Beth has some major ones. Everybody in this show has some major ones. But I guess what they were trying to get at is Beth is playing that game. She's wearing that mask, and then when she takes off that mask, she's got another one underneath. Beth is the ultimate manipulator. She's got a whole room of masks. And she's setting them up like Lex Luthor, Batman. Except there's no Batman, really. I think she's playing a naive cheerleader. But really, she's Lex Luthor on the bleachers watching you from, up high somewhere. And she's laying down a trap. Except it's not Batman, but her friends and Colette. Yeah. I think she planned this since she got that video. When she found that video, she created this plan that she was going to do. So she knew she couldn't trust anybody because she already, I think even from first episode, she had already marked off Addie as not her friend anymore. Because ever since she had that gun out and everything, back there already, she already was talking to Addie like she was not there. Like she died, like past tense. You were my girl is gone. So I think when she got that video, she finally got the fuel she needed to take her out. That's why she hasn't talked about it. We saw it, and we know she has it, and it's lingering over the whole show. But I think maybe Colette can sense that in her. Maybe that's why she's got such a problem with Beth. But Colette just really got a problem with Beth. I think it's unfairly done. But then again, well, it looks like Beth really is gonna do something. She really does have a plan. But it feels like Colette never gave her a chance. She's a child. Why are you so competitive with her? Unless Colette is like related to her, like, oh, this is this is another sister or something. But that's not. There's no personal reason for her to be attacking Beth like that. Beth is a kid. You're a grown up. You should have a little more maturity. And she knows she has a lot of issues. Or maybe she can sense something wrong with the whole thing, so she knows not to give Beth any leeway to any more ammo to attack her with. But anyway, let's go see what Beth has in mind. Let's go see what Beth has freaking planned. I want to know what the heck that bathroom thing was about. Let's go.
Memories are more like dreams. They tell us everything about ourselves, whether we're ready for it.
Oh, that's different.
Or not.
She's talking to Beth? Well, that's different. What? We don't get to see that? I want to see what she has to say to her. So they stayed over.
Well, Matt's gonna wake up soon, so...
Hey. How you feeling?
Your stuff, we're leaving.
Everything okay?
Meet me later in my office, Addie.
What were you and Coach talking about?
Yeah, what are you guys
Nothing.
talking about?
Girlfriend's just pissed who brought me there last night.
Those are the last place you should have taken me. Unbelievable.
If it was not a big deal, we would have seen it from her point of view.
Do you understand what almost happened last night?
We just wanted to let loose.
You can't put all the responsibility on her.
So
You're the one who has all the issues.
And no one's gonna talk.
Okay, not even Beth.
Especially Beth. Beth never talks about anything. Not even to me.
That's surprising. She saves the secrets for when she needs us. Why? She's building an arsenal. She has a weapons cache of She's smart enough to know, wait for it to be useful, and then bam.
I didn't know Beth had her bow and arrow.
You're not wearing your necklace.
I lost it Friday night.
Okay, one last time before the pep rally. Let's get to it. I want to see those liberties. Get into your groups.
We find out about regionals tomorrow.
We're almost there. You know how Beth is.
I know.
Sometimes I don't know if it's real or if it's just the boy who cried wolf.
You know what happens to that boy, right?
What happened at the hotel room, too? What was she doing in the car?
That's fair.
So you and Kurtz are in...
Shouldn't ask questions that you don't want the answer to.
Nothing happened that you didn't want to happen, right?
Nothing happened.
We have some big news about our soaring varsity cheer squad. They are contenders.
Look at his eyes.
That's right, Cleveland, here we come. These girls are going to regionals.
We made it.
Okay, so this year we go up to Cleveland, a mistake on the lake.
Is it? She's got it. What? What's up? Hold on. Hold on. Beth had to do with it. What the hell?
Oh my God,
What is-
wait.
What the hell?
Sorry.
Something was in it? What's going on? What the heck?
Slow down.
Sorry, I have the tea.
Hey. You okay?
She's gonna feel bad.
You guys could have a little sleepover tonight, just like the old days.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember everything.
Yeah, I believe that. What was that? What happened there? What does she feel? She wasn't the one who was holding her up. Oh, wow. Maybe she... No, she didn't cause it, right? I thought she caused it for a second. I don't know. It's gonna end with Beth. We're gonna see it from Beth's point of view at the end. Yep. I knew it. Something happened out there, I swear. I'm gonna see
this.
her say this, and we'll see what Beth does with it.
How are you feeling?
Great.
Tell me what happened last night.
Nothing happened.
You're okay, right?
I was drunk. But I'm fine, okay?
Okay. Night.
Hey.
You gone?
Just now.
Thank God, right?
Getting caught probably would have been better for them. Think they can get away with anything.
You should go now. I want to see those liberties. Get into your groups.
Oh, she came up to her.
What is it, Casey?
I was thinking, what if I tried the bow and arrow today?
Absolutely not.
But I've been practicing.
I said no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Any problem? Well, most of them. Not that you two. Any word, by the way, would be awfully nice if we had a juicy announcement for the pep rally.
Yeah, go ahead and tell him.
No. You heard from them?
Just today. We're in.
Oh, fuck me! Pardon my French. Thank
He
you.
is happy. He is really happy. You don't think someone could have set that up?
She's been icing him out since Friday. I don't know everything for sure, but... And Beth is,
Beth.
we know how Beth is.
What she think was gonna happen? Doesn't she know the rules? Get in the car with the older guy, you stay.
I meant that she's a kid and she doesn't know that she's a kid. That's all I meant.
I don't want to get caught. Not again. We might not get as lucky next time. I'll reach out.
See that?
Casey. Casey,
No,
get that foot
is that
down.
is that what happened? Oh my god, we didn't see that part.
Remember? No, she's not gonna be that. Take a breath, okay?
Okay, clean, extract, plan. Do we have the teeth?
We must. We have them.
You can't go back there.
I have them. Oh,
Thank you.
Okay, rinse with saline, no antiseptic.
Milk keeps the teeth alive.
We're gonna have to watch her for a concussion.
Is there anyone that I can... This is on you.
Really?
Her face ruined because of you.
Her face. Why did she decide to do that on that day? I didn't realize you're supposed to do that in the air. Damn, that is a crazy move. It's not your fault. How is that your fault?
Thank you for picking her up today.
She's tough. Like her mom.
That was perfect. That's what you say. That's exactly what you said. Just walk away. Give us some space. Was exactly what to say, man. Oh, yes. That's what I'm waiting for. Yeah, the necklace is definitely a big deal. She's remembering it. Whatever the hell that is, she's remembering it all of a sudden what happened last night. What the hell happened? We gotta see that talk she had with the guy.
You're okay, right?
How are you feeling?
Get your stuff, we're leaving.
What did you and Coach talk about?
So am I. That was the last place you should have taken me.
You know how you get yourself dealing with you when you're like that.
Unbelievable.
This is cool because we're seeing it from their point of view. She seems so cold, but now from her point of view, you see the tears. She got like a ring cut on her neck.
Are you trying to break Dad's heart?
What?
Your necklace? Did you lose it? No wonder he doesn't get you nice things.
Oh man, I never heard her talk back before. She's scared. Wait, did she go back to the hotel? It sounded like they didn't do anything that night because he was passed out on the bed. No, I don't know. Maybe he did do something because he was the only one in the room.
Hey.
Did you find it? Okay, thanks.
So like,
Oh yeah, there's definitely a fear.
Like, really?
He did it.
I didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to.
Fall out. Soldier.
Yes, ma'am.
That looks like rape to me.
What's
what else
his
could
story?
It, I don't know what else that could be.
You're going to regional.
I like how it's like in her hand, man. It's like close up to her. It hurts. Look at the girl over there. Panic attack. And that was the time about the boy. She cried wolf, and no one. I think she feels like no one will listen. Yeah, because she was upset about her other thing, and they're gonna think she's upset about.
It never happened.
Them.
I found this in my car. I'm guessing it's yours, right?
Hey.
My dad gave it to me. In Mexico. Our last family trip before.
Oh. So that definitely means something to
I remember everything.
He ripped it off of her. Oh.
Beth always says, I choose what to look at. I choose what to remember. Beth is my memory. And I'm hers.
Yeah. And they put that at the end. Yeah, okay. If it wasn't clear, that's definitely why. Oh, shit. Okay, okay. Okay, that was the best episode of the damn show. It really does get better with every episode. But this one was really creative with its twisting perspectives. I don't quite understand the memory part, though. She said in the beginning, she said the memories are like dreams, and they show us who we really are, whether we're ready or not. And then at the end, she says, I choose what I remember. Beth is my memory, and I am hers. So the first thing I thought was that she is Beth then? Because Beth shows her who she really is? No, she's not Beth. But it's like, if Beth is her memory, and a memory is something that shows you who you really are. She's saying Beth shows her who she really is. and vice versa. I show Beth who she really is. I am Addie's memory. I show her who I really am. I guess that's what they're saying. I don't know. But the perspective thing was incredible. Incredible. We got to see it deepened the relationship between all three characters through these perspectives. Showing Addie's, then Colette's, and then Beth's. I like how we got to see it slightly different dialogue too, depending on whose perspective we saw, and I like how, because when we saw Addie from, we saw. Oh wait, it's like we saw the same scene from three different point of views, and when we did that, you see the person in a different way depending on who is remembering them. I think that's what the memory thing has all connected to this. Like Addie sees Beth. And what I see from her point of view, Beth is kind of bitchy and closed off and acts like nothing matters. Well, that's not true. But then you look at it from Beth's point of view, and the whole thing changes. You see Beth is crying inside; she's shaking. It's cool because we didn't see any of that with Addie's point of view, because that's what we're seeing from someone else's point of view. When you see it from Beth's point of view, she's scared, she's terrified inside, but for some reason she doesn't want to come forward. Maybe she doesn't believe her, or maybe because she doesn't want to show weakness. It's not her way. She's never shown a vulnerable side. She doesn't like showing a vulnerable side. Colette is kind of caught in between. I don't know. I feel like we learned more about Beth than anybody. We learned so much about Beth more than anything here. And yeah, based on that last part, definitely Colette has been raped. But what was the thing with the lip thing? I don't understand that part. But now Beth is dealing with a real issue that's going to cause a whole bunch of stuff to come up, and it's going to stir the pot. Now a murder is seeming more and more likely because Beth now has a real reason to get involved. I mean, she would want to kill that guy now. And that guy is connected to Will them. Everybody is freaking connected in this whole thing. I'm trying to think. What do we learn about Colette? Oh, that's right. She went in the bathroom at the end. That's right. The necklace was inside of there. I can't believe that the mom would blame her for it. What a bitch. It's not her fault that the sister did that. What did she say? You wanted to do your own thing. What? What is that about? She made it. She got them through regionals. It's not her fault that they got kicked in the face. And she's all upset because her face is now damaged and shit. I don't know. She has no right to. I guess she can, but she shouldn't be blaming her for it. A lot of pressure on her, and people blame you for shit. You got that going on. Addie. Addie doesn't. I don't know if Addie really knows Beth like she thinks she does. And Beth is just, wow. There was so much unsaid in this episode. It was through eyes and stuff. And she don't want to see Colette and all that. She was hiding in that little cubicle or bathroom. I think that Colette knew that, but she put the necklace on I like how she put it down with care. She's mad because you know what happened. That necklace got torn off of her face, off of her neck. But she still wears it, so she does care. She does care about dad and all that. It's a memory of their last time that she. That's why she never takes it off. It's a memory of the last good family vacation they had before it all went to shit. The dad only cares about how the school looks, of course. And I think he's using the cheerleading squad so that he can get the stadium. And he's got all this female positivity, but I don't think he really believes in it and that shit. He's just saying it. You know what I mean? He's not a real he's not really on your side. He's just using you to get the stadium team going on. Then he can get the football team. I mean, he wants the football team to be there. He doesn't mind saying whatever it takes. But I don't really believe him in anything. I don't believe anything he says. He's a salesman, straight up salesman. I still feel really bad for the husband, for Colette's husband. He seems to be the most innocent party in all of this. But that was a fantastic episode. We learned so much about. They're doing a really one hell of a job, and this episode made all of it worthwhile to watch. To watch everything else that's happened to get to this point was fantastic. That whole perspective change, great freaking touch, great freaking awesome shit. I love how just we see people from different point of views. You know, you don't. It's like the person's crying on the inside. You just don't see it sometimes. But on their side, you know, they all got freaking issues they're dealing with. But sometimes it's hard to see it from someone else's point of view. I wonder, what did she do that bow and arrow thing to deliberately get the sister to do that, or is she just trying it for herself? I never saw the sister do that. Say something that mean before. The little sister, that might have drove me to do something too. And at the end, does that mean that the sister's out? Because I see her on top of the pyramid, but it seemed very oniric, very dreamlike state. Was it real? Or are we seeing a dream state? Because he was talking about memories and all that. I don't know. But it felt weird. I think the sister has no reason not to be part of the thing, right? But we see her on top. So did she make it to a top spot, or was that a memory? I couldn't be sure. Every episode begins a certain way. I don't know. Okay, the first two I thought they began with something that happens later, but they all begin with something where you go, what's going on, and then they kind of they show you what's happening later, right? And I think I don't know. I gotta go back and look at it. I feel like each episode is starting in a certain way, like an event crucial to the plot, or something like that. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's a fantastic episode, and I am caught up. Woo! I'm gonna get all this stuff. I'm gonna try to do all this today, edit everything, and then I'll be caught up for freaking this week's episode. This is actually a great show. I didn't know how it was gonna go, but it's really taking off. And I can't wait for the next episode now. It's good stuff. I wonder, is this gonna keep going on? Is there more seasons, or is this a one-time thing? I feel like they're gonna keep going as far as they can go. But I can't imagine how. I mean, I feel like it's gonna end at the end of the season. How much more do they have to keep going? I don't know, but all the pieces are starting to fit together, starting to get clearer here on motivations of killing and whatnot. We still have yet to see what that blood's about. It's gonna be something big. It's the biggest thing. It's all leading up to it. The description says something about her being expelled, but that never happened. So, is that what's gonna happen later? I don't know. I'm confused about that stuff. But I can't wait for the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. This is episode 5. The blast. I'll see you guys later. Best episode of the season so far. We'll see. It was that good. It was really good. And go.